Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to teach you some of the rules of connected speech, in particular, linking words together. Guys, to be completely honest, I think I always talk about the importance of connected speech because it is just so important. Connected speech is something that allows all of us to sound like native speakers, and this is exactly why I want you guys to learn more about it. The first thing I'd like to talk about is linking a consonant to a vowel. Let's look at these examples together. I like it a lot. Instead of saying I like it a lot, we should say I like it a lot. As you can see, I connected the words like with it and it with a. Do you speak English? I connected speak with English. Do you speak English? Speak English. Have a good evening. I connected have with a, have a good evening, and then good with evening. Good evening. I'd like a cup of coffee. I connected like with a, like a, I'd like a cup of coffee. I connected cup with of. You can say cup of coffee, but you can also say cuppa. I'd like a cup of coffee. Also guys, here a very important thing. Always remember to link the article N with the next word, because obviously the next word is always gonna start with a vowel sound. He has an American accent. So we connect has an American. He has an American accent. American accent. That's an interesting question. That's an interesting. So I connected all of these words together. That's an interesting. That's an interesting. I live in an apartment. Live in an apartment. I connected all of these words together. I live in an apartment. I'll be there in an hour. There in an hour. Again, I connected all of these words together. Very important thing here, guys. As you can see, the word hour begins on a vowel sound, right? We don't look at the letter. The first letter is H, which is not a vowel, but we don't pronounce it in this word. So that's why we have to use N and connect N with the word hour. An hour. I'll be there in an hour. And guys, to memorize all of these rules successfully, you need to practice them in conversations with other people. And this is where the app hilokal can really help. Hilokal is a place where you can discover new language partners, trainers, and friends by having audio calls with people from all over the world. If you're too shy to speak, you can just choose to be a listener and just send chat messages, images, and emojis. So once you've created an account, it's pretty easy to use. If you see that there is a class right now and you would like to join, for example, you're at the elementary level, you can just press listen. So let's try.
Big part of rice production cost. Yeah, it's in the chat box there. But thank you anyway. You've done your best.
As you can see, guys, there is a teacher and a couple of students who are interacting, who are talking to each other, who are replying to this teacher's questions. And there are also listen-only students, and I'm one of them. And as you can see, guys, they have a lot of different tables here. For example, reading. If you're interested in reading, you can choose this table, because first you can only listen if you're still, a little bit shy, but then you can join the conversation and get feedback from the teacher. So if you want to take your English to the next level, to start speaking English, because guys, we all have to agree, speaking English is the hardest thing to do, and it's always really hard to find reliable speaking partners, but with the help of hilokal, you can do just that. Make sure to use my link below to download hilokal and start practicing English. The second rule we should talk about is linking a consonant to the same consonant. The words that contain these sounds are also called geminates or twin sounds. For example, my social life is a mess. So you don't need to pause after you say the word social. You don't need to say my social life is a mess. Just say my social life. That's it. She speaks Spanish. Again, there is no need to pause. She speaks Spanish. Just one S here. It was such a good day. Good day. Good day. Again, no need to pause. It was such a good day. I can never do that. I can never. Again, I say this N sound only once. That's it. I can never do that. Let's move on to the third rule. When we have to link two two different consonants together. So in English, there is a very interesting type of consonant called a stopped consonant. A stop sound is created by stopping the airflow and is especially true for such sounds as p, b, d, t, or k and g. I'll show you how it works with the examples, but for now, all you have to remember is that we don't release the air, right? Because if you release the air, you create this additional sound, which we really don't need and don't want, because we want to link the words together. And the sun is back. Guys, I'm trying my best to control the lighting here, but it's just impossible because I'm using natural light today, and yeah, but bear with me. So let's look at the examples. The first example is, can you help me, please? So instead of releasing the air and saying, help me, I'm saying, help me, help me. I'm stopping the airflow. Can you help me, please? It was a great day. So here we have two situations where we didn't release the air. When I said it was, instead of saying it was, I said it was. In the next two words, great day, right? Instead of saying great day, I'm just saying great day. Did you eat that cupcake? Eat that cupcake. Again, because it's a letter T, I'm stopping the airflow and I'm saying eat that cupcake. Did you eat that cupcake? Next sentence. Her stepmother is really nice. Stepmother. It's also true for just words in English, right? It's one word, stepmother, but again, we don't release the P here. We don't say stepmother. Her stepmother is really nice. No, I'm just saying stepmother, right? I'm not releasing the air. Stepmother, stepmother. Now let's move on to linking a vowel to another vowel. So if one word ends on a vowel and another word begins with a vowel, you don't need to pause. For a smoother transition, we sometimes add this really short y sound, especially if the next word begins with a front vowel, for example, I, a, or I. And sometimes we can add the short w sound after a back vowel, such as oo or o. Why are you so upset? Why are, right? We just add this quick e sound. Why are you so upset? So upset. It's a really short w sound. Do I really need to do it? Again, we add this really quick w sound. Do I really need to do it? Do it. How are you? How are you? Again, we add the short w sound. How are you? And here, guys, I just want to quickly mention that it's really important to pronounce the correctly. So if the next word begins on a consonant, we have to say the, right? For example, the table, or the mug, or the chair. But if the next word begins with a vowel sound, we have to say the. For example, the apple, the orange, the ice cream. But guys, let's look at this last example together. I met the James yesterday. First of all, why did I say the? If the first sound of the next word is a consonant, James. And second of all, isn't James a name? Like, we're not supposed to use articles in English before names. And it happens when we want to stress the importance of something. For example, here, I'm stressing that I met the James. Like, maybe he's a very famous actor, or maybe we just talked about him. Maybe he's our best friend that we haven't seen in like 10 years. So I can be really excited. I can come up to my friend and say, oh my God, can you imagine? I met the James yesterday. And obviously it just means that I'm super excited and I'm talking about this particular James, about this particular person named James. And this is also the reason why I'm saying the James, again, because I'm emphasizing, I'm trying to get this point across that this person is really important and we know this person, like the people who are communicating, they know about this person. Now let's move on to contractions in English, and especially those we use in conditional tense. The conditional tense is something like this. If I had known it was your birthday today, I would have gotten you a present. Saying each word separately obviously sounds sounds very unnatural, and native speakers would probably never say it like this. Instead, they would use contractions. If I'd known it was your birthday today, I would have gotten you a present. See, now this whole thing sounds a lot more natural, I guess, and obviously because of contractions, I'm speaking a lot faster. What would you have said? What would you have said? You have, right? Instead of saying, what would you have said? You can just say, you have said. You shouldn't have done that. Instead of saying you should not have done that, I can just say, you shouldn't have done that. And the last example here is, I could have given it to you last night. I could have, or I could have given it to you last night. And right now, let's move on to the last rule. It's not really going to be a rule, more like a thing to pay your attention to. Casual speech. I just want to read this little dialogue with you guys because it contains a lot of examples of how people change words in casual speech. I found this text in the book Mastering the American Accent, and I'm a huge fan of this book in general. So if you want to get this book, you can click the link in the description and get it for yourself. But now let's look at this dialogue together. It's called Invitation to a Movie. What are you doing tonight? Whata? Instead of saying what are you doing tonight, we can just say whata. What are you doing tonight? As you can see, this person, instead of saying doing, they're saying doing, which is also cool. Like, people say it all the time. I don't know yet. I think I'm going to just stay home. Again, instead of saying I don't know yet, we can just say I don't know yet. I think I'm going to just stay home. Instead of saying I'm going to just stay home, you can say I'm gonna just stay home. Want to go to a movie? Instead of saying, do you want to go to a movie? We could just drop this do and you and just say wanna. Want to go to a movie? I'm kind of tired. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Instead of saying I'm kind of tired, we can just say I'm kinda tired. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Instead of saying I have to get up early tomorrow, we can say I gotta get up early tomorrow. Did you go out last night? Do is do you. And this is not how people like spell this word. This is more like for you to understand how people say these two words together. So instead of just saying do you, people say Jew. Did you go out last night? But people don't write it this way. This is like, it's really important to understand. Do not like text your friend Jew because it looks really weird. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone to bed so late. I would have had a lot more energy today. So see here, instead of saying I should not have gone, we can just say I shouldn't have gone, and that's it. And the next example here is I woulda. Instead of saying I would have, we can just say I woulda. I would have a lot more energy today. Why don't you just take it easy then and we'll go out some other time? Again, guys, people don't write it this way. Please don't write don't cha. This is just how we pronounce these two words. Instead of saying don't you, we can just say don't cha. Why don't you just take it easy then? And that's it. Okay, let me know when you're free again. See ya. Instead of saying let me know, we can just say let me. And this is how people spell it actually. You can for sure just text your friend let me know. Let me know when you're free again. See ya. Again, this is also how people text. You can just text see ya instead of see you. Actually, guys, going through this text just gave me an amazing idea. Would you want me to make a video about the English that people use while texting? Because I think this is an extremely interesting topic, and every time you want to text anyone in English, especially like this informal, casual situation, right? I'm not talking about sending emails to your colleagues. I'm just talking about like chatting with your friends. So yeah, if this is something you're interested in, please let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to make this video because I think I have a lot to teach you guys here. So yeah, guys, I think it's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to check out Hilokal to speak English and to practice everything you've learned today, because I taught you so much, and the most important thing now is practice, and you can use Hilokal to practice all of those rules. Just use my link below and download the app. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!